My name is Jillian Nelson. I'm the Community Resource and Policy Advocate for the Autism Society of Minnesota. But perhaps more importantly today, I'm an autistic adult and a survivor of sexual violence. Today I want to tell you a story. I was the first for a repeat offender. She was a professional and someone I felt safe with. When I reported it, I was believed, but not listened to, and nothing was done about it to protect me. It was 15 years ago, and I still have nightmares where I wake up and feel like it has just happened again. I have experienced sexual assault dozens of times, and I have never experienced justice. The thing is, that story isn't my own. Well, not entirely. It is pieces of 5 survivor stories, including my own. When I was asked to come here today and talk about being a victim of sexual violence, I knew I could not just offer my story, because I'm not alone. I am simply one of the few that are able to come forward and speak openly about my experience. The Justice Department data on sex crimes shows that people with intellectual disabilities, women and men, are the victims of sexual assaults at rates more than 7 times those for people without disabilities. It's one of the highest rates of sexual assaults in any group in America, and it's hardly talked about at all. And the harsh reality is that too many people in this community are unable to come forward and report what's happening, whether out of fear, communication challenges, or because they don't know what happened to them isn't okay. Senate File 3177 is a necessary move to end this cycle and reduce the vulnerability people with disabilities live with every day. By equipping the people entrusted with the care at the most intimate level for people with disabilities with the knowledge necessary to help recognize and prevent sexual violence, we are doing a lot more than just training providers. We are sending a societal message that we as a state, as one Minnesota, are committed to ending the victimization of the most vulnerable members of our society and building a culture of protection and accountability. We are giving people with disabilities a place to be seen and heard and live their lives without fear of sexual assault. This isn't going to fix everything overnight, but this is certainly a necessary step to start reforming a bigger problem, and even more importantly, to begin conversations in community settings about sexual violence against people with disabilities, because everyone deserves to be heard when they are asking for help. I opened my testimony today with stories pieced together from 5 survivors' voices. In preparing to speak before you today, I asked my community for their stories in a single sentence. In a mere 24 hours, the words that came pouring far surpassed those I could include in my testimony. I will be emailing you the full collection of stories. Please take the time to read their words. Please do not let their voices go unheard. Please support Senate File 3177.